Tide is sitting pretty right now. So you should be embarrassed. You should be ashamed of yourself. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the call. This is your Kangaroo coming back once again. Talk about my Alabama present time. To celebrate concerning my Alabama. Let's all get up on our feet and yell, roll Tide, baby. Nobody beat my Alabama Crimson Tide. I got great song.
That's the way I say it.
There we go. We good now? I think we should be good. We good now. Let me know. Let me know. I think we should be good. But anyway, if you can hear me, let me know. Yes, no, maybe we good. All right. I had to change the mics. But anyway, I hope everybody enjoying their week, enjoy their day. And I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. I hope everybody enjoy their Thanksgiving. And I hope everybody eat good tomorrow because KB, I'm going to be eating good. I can guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that. Most of the cooking is basically done. Most of it. Not all of it, but most of it. So shout out to all the cooks. Don't let me forget my pecan pies in the oven. LaQuation, I think that's the best kind of pie. I like pecan pie better than sweet potato pie. I love a pecan pie. And I ain't met nobody yet who make it like my mama. I'm just saying. So, but anyway, y'all enjoy y'all Thanksgiving. And then guess what? Friday, we can enjoy some college football. Sure can. We get an extra day. And then on Saturday, we got 3 great games. 3 great games. So, hey, I know some of y'all might have family at your home, or you might be at some of your family's house right now. I know some of y'all have company tomorrow, or family over tomorrow, or you will be over your family's house. But y'all have a great day and have a great time. So hey, it is what it is. We can talk about some of these games once we do the roll call, and let's get it. We ain't got too much to say. If you watched those preview videos of these games, these rivalry games, then you know who I picked to win. You already know. But anyway, Nico Thompson, what's going on? Nico is a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Shout out to the Kangaroo Clique. As I always say, go to that home page and hit that membership button. Follow the instructions so you can become a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get notified every time KB posts and goes live. But Nico Thompson was the first one in the chat. Hey, everyone, including Kangaroo Black. How's everyone doing this evening? I acknowledge you. And I always enjoy your live stream. Let's go, Bama. Roll up. And happy Thanksgiving to the community. Appreciate it, Nico Thompson. J. Cole, Kimberly Harmon, also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Young Gamer Sports, what's going on? J. Cole say, God bless you and Jesus Christ be with you, with everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Kimberly Harmon, Roll Tide. Who else we got? Tony Canada. Roll Tide, Tony Canada. He's also a member of the Kangaroo Clique, and he's part of Vol Nation. I ain't thinking about Black Raider Steel. He come in here talking shit, talking crazy before the show even started. But what's going on, Stephen Hicks? Stephen Hicks also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. What it is. Who else we got? DSGB. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Roll Tide. Jacob Arthur up in here. He's a avid fan of those Georgia Bulldogs. What's going on, Jacob Arthur? Kenny Elliott. What's going on, Kenny Elliott? He's an Auburn fan. We got an Auburn fan in here. What it is. Ryan Clark. What's going on? What it is, brother? How you doing? Larry Townsend, also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Roll Tide. You damn right. F them trees. F them trees. Larry Townsend. That's Larry Lodge, I believe. Yeah, I don't know why they got you. I don't know what YouTube's doing with the names. LaQuasia Gordon, what's going on, LaQuasia? Happy, hey, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving Eve. Who started eating today? Or who going to eat them a Thanksgiving plate tonight? Who doing that tonight? Somebody let me know. Ja'Cory Williams, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Who else we got? Nicholas Harden, I believe I got you. Harold Jones, what's going on? I don't know what your name is, but okay. Roll Tide. We just gonna do it that way. He hate me. What's going on, brother? How you doing? Who else we got? Chapman family in the building. What's going on, Chapman family? Roll Tide, roll. Roll Tide all day. Merle Williams, also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. What's going on, Merle Williams? Scotty Ledbetter, what's going on? Good evening to all my fellow Alabama fans. Roll Damn Tide. This is my favorite Bama channel. I sure appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Nicole Covington in the building. What's going on, Nicole Covington? Jay Willie, what it is, my boy. Jadicus, what's going on? Do you think Georgia blows out Georgia Tech? Probably. Advar Jackson, also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Roll Tide. 251 Jars, what's going on? ESPN predicts us to win the Iron Bowl 27-21. I think we can beat them by more than that. Pamela Cole 44, what's going on? I don't know why YouTube changing y'all names, man. KB, how are you and the family? We doing good. We gonna eat good tomorrow. I tell you that. Pamela also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. Who else we got? Cheryl. What's going on, Cheryl? Roll Tide. Hey, my dear KB fam, what it is. Cheryl also a member of the Kangaroo Clique. What it is. Who else we got up in here? Black Scale. Roll Tide, brother. How you doing? Great. Hope you are well in the process of moving, packing. Who moving up in here? I got to be honest, KB. Georgia and Bama are on upset alert, KB. Man, look. Georgia Tech ain't beating Georgia. Auburn ain't beating Alabama. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. But anyway, it is what it is. Wishing you, dear KB and family, a very blessed Thanksgiving. I sure appreciate it. And I'm wishing all the same for y'all. If Ryan Williams going to be in, he needs to start with the drop passes. I would have Quavis Horton, Jeremy Brooks. I mean, where is Rico Scott? I want to see me some Rico Scott. I want to see him get more playing time. I'm ready to eat Thanksgiving food and watch Alabama beat Auburn. Hey, I think I'm gonna be eating Thanksgiving food Thursday and Friday. I don't know about Saturday now. I don't know. I might even go to Saturday if some left over. I just don't know. But I know I'll be eating it Friday, and that's for sure. That's facts. But anyway, I think the only games I'll be watching really is Georgia Tech, Texas A&M, and Texas. Them the only two games I'll be watching on Friday. You know, because I know Ole Miss gonna beat Mississippi State. I know freaking Indiana gonna beat Purdue. So them really, to me, is the only games worth watching. Just my opinion. After Friday, I'll be done with it. Most likely, LaQuisha. Most likely. So I know them the only two games to me that's really worth watching. Now, now on Saturday, 12 o'clock, I will be watching Ohio State and Michigan and Miami and Pittsburgh. That's for sure. That's for sure. 3:30. You know, Clemson and South Carolina might actually turn out to be a good game. But anyway, 3:30, I will be watching Vanderbilt and Tennessee. You can believe that. I believe Oklahoma will beat LSU. I really believe that. So 3:30 games for me is Vanderbilt and Tennessee. And then 7:30 Alabama and Auburn. And I think that 7:30, that's the only game I'm interested in. None other. None other. Now, these are Eastern time games. Eastern time I'm talking about. So that's 6:30 Central. 11 o'clock, 2:30, and 6:30 Central time. So yeah. So we'll see. I believe Texas will upset Texas A&M, KB. I don't. You think Arch Manning got it in him? You think Texas gonna be up for the challenge? Now Texas A&M, they have had an easier schedule. Now I agree. Texas have had a tougher schedule than Texas A&M. Because like I said, Texas A&M, as far as their SEC schedule, their opponents is like the win-loss record is like 30-something and 40-something, 31 and 44, some shit like that. So yeah, they have had it easy playing the mid to bottom half of the SEC. So it's been pretty easy for Texas A&M to do what they're doing. And they had to come back, had to make an epic comeback against South Carolina. And we know South Carolina is not a very good team in 2025. So hey, it bees that way sometime. I have Texas A&M beating Texas by at least 10. That's what Young Gamer Sports said. About 10. Come on, man. Georgia Tech beat Georgia. Oh man, you're getting crazy now. Georgia Tech is not going to beat Georgia. They ain't, and not. I mean, have you seen Georgia Tech's defense, especially that secondary? Have you seen that travesty? Come on now, make it make sense. Make it make sense, man. I have a feeling Michigan will beat Ohio State. Hold on. Are you a Michigan fan? Are you a Michigan fan? You can't be. You can't be. Well, you can't be. You gotta be a Michigan fan. If you got a feeling Michigan gonna beat Ohio State, now I understand what Michigan beat Ohio State 4 or 5 years in a row. That shit coming to a halt this season. Of course, I thought it was coming to a halt last season, but to my surprise, no. But this season, I'm for sure that Ohio State can beat Michigan. Damn right. What up, KB? Roll Tide, brother. Auburn gonna need to cause 5 turnovers to win the Iron Bowl. Probably so. And we gotta hold on to the damn ball. Georgia Tech can't stop the run. Hell, they can't stop the pass either. I got my pies out the oven. They are so pretty. I want some pecan pie. I want some pecan pie. One more time. I want some pecan pie. Mm, mm, mm. I don't care who wins. See us in the SEC championship. Tell them again, Ja'Cory Williams. You will see my Alabama Crimson Tide in the SEC championship. You damn right. Auburn got a weak second. Auburn, I mean, they all right. They all right, Nick. Come on now, opinions is opinion, but damn, Georgia Tech is not beating the dogs. Sure ain't. I don't see it. Alabama 24, Auburn 21. Only by 3 points. I know we done had a lot of close games, but Alabama need to prove a point in this game. That's for sure. That's for sure. And I agree with you, Ja'Cory Williams. I don't give a damn who wins. Come see my Alabama Crimson Tide in the SEC championship. I don't care who we see in the SEC championship. We will be ready and wait. That's what you call confidence. That's what you call confidence. And if Alabama make it to the SEC championship, I have no doubt about it that they're going to win it. I don't give a damn who they face. Atlanta is Alabama's home. That's all I know. Hey, KB, you're always welcome at our house for dinner. What we eat? What we eating? You in Alabama? In Alabama. As a Georgia fan, I don't want us playing in the SEC championship. I know you don't, not against my Alabama Crimson Tide. I know you don't. I know you don't. That's facts. We play well in Atlanta. We sure do. We sure do, Jarvis. Damn right. Gotta have confidence. That's all you're gonna have. What you mean, handyman? What you mean? What you mean, handyman? What's going on, Daniel Berry Sports? Roll Tide, brother. Happy Valentine. Not Valentine, but Thanksgiving. Man, I'm talking about some damn Valentine. Thanksgiving. They need to get rid of these damn to the playoff, especially the group of 5 team. That's true. These automatic bids, because a group of 5 can come all the way from number 22, 24, 25, and be in the damn playoffs. That's a fact. They need to get rid of these automatic bids. They need to do like everybody else and earn their way in there. Damn right. If Georgia and A&M lose, they're going to open up to Ole Miss to make it. That would be nuts. Yeah, that would be nuts. Hell, if Alabama and Texas A&M lose, it'll be Georgia and Ole Miss in the SEC championship. That would be crazy. Cheryl says she got some amazing pecan pie. I like pecan pie. That's all I know. That's all I know. Vandy beats Tennessee Kangaroo Black. That's hard for me to believe. What you done seen out of Vandy that make you, or what you done seen out of Vandy that make you think Vandy gonna beat Tennessee, and what you done seen out of Tennessee that make you think they're gonna lose to Vandy? That's my question. Ole Miss should be on upset alert. Lane Kiffin and the U-Haul trucks are heading to Baton Rouge after the game. He's supposed to make an announcement after the game. So would that announcement come Friday or Saturday? Oh, what y'all think? I'm quite sure he's going somewhere, because if he wasn't, he'd already said it. So what y'all think Lane Kiffin going? LSU or Florida? LSU or Florida? Where you going? I want us to have a bye week so we can get healthy and be ready for the playoff. That's what I say. That's why I say that. Okay, yeah, well, that's true. But Georgia pretty hot. You think a bye week will help them? Or will it hurt them? I'm just hoping Texas win, but we can rematch. You go, Dogs. Texas got a tough task. KB, are they going to penalize the loser of the SEC title game and knock them out the playoff? Yeah, if Alabama lose, we won't be in the playoffs. I really don't think so. If Alabama lose, we will not be in the playoff. Texas A&M lose, they'll be in the playoffs because they'll be undefeated. They'll have one loss going into the playoffs. So, yeah, I think about that. I don't think they're going to put a 3-loss SEC team in there. First, you got to look at Ohio State, Indiana. Who else? Ohio State, Indiana. It's another Big Ten team in there. Oregon. You got to look at them. You got to look at Georgia, Texas A&M. I mean, let me look at this thing, man. It's crazy, man. Look at it over here. It's crazy, man. Let's see. We're gonna look at the standings right quick. So, out of the ACC, well, ACC, man, not that ACC. You got Virginia. They possibly can make it. I ain't gonna even say freaking Miami the way they treat Miami, but you'll have Virginia out of the you'll have Virginia out of the ACC if they win the ACC championship. You got to look at least one ACC team, right? Big 12, you got Texas Tech, BYU. That's 2 of them right there, because they sitting at 10-1 right now. So Texas Tech, BYU, if that both of them, one of them will come in with 1, the other may come in with 2. So that's 2. All right. So it's hard to say. We ain't going to enter them. It's hard to say. At the SEC, you got Texas A&M, Georgia, Ole Miss. Texas A&M, 0 losses. Well, we're going to say that's 3 spots. 3 spots for the freaking Big Ten. Then you got, we'll say 2 spots for Big 12. That's 8 spots. Who else? ACC, Big 12, Big 10, SEC. So 3, and 2 is 8, plus that's 9. Then you got your group of 5. So I think we'll be out. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. I really believe we'll be out. Bama gonna win the SEC. I ain't sweating it. Hey, that's good confidence there. Good damn confidence. Want to see backup kicker on Saturday against all. I don't think we'll see the backup kicker. That man barely made the damn PAT. If BYU beats Texas Tech, then the Big 12 gets 2, and we need to win the what? The Tony. Where do you think Oklahoma will end up, my friend? I think Oklahoma gonna win out and be in the playoffs. So that'll be 4 SEC teams: Texas A&M, Georgia, Ole Miss, Oklahoma. I think they win out. So, and Alabama got a possible chance of winning out. So if you got 4 and Alabama sitting at 10-3, I don't think they're gonna put them in there as a 5th SEC team. I really don't. Damn right. UGA don't want to see Alabama no more than they want to see Medusa. Facts. Why would any UGA fan keep saying, I want to see Bama again? I want to see Bama again. For what? Y'all been saying that shit. Man, come on, man. Anyway, we don't need any kickoff return. Chris Davis out of there and winning the Iron Bowl. Special team got to play well, too. Well, guess what? Ain't no more Cam Newton. Ain't no more Chris Davis. Ain't no more who else you want to put in there? Ain't no more of them. Come on, man. When Auburn beat Alabama, they be beating them on fluke plays. Of course, Alabama done won a couple on fluke plays too, but when Auburn beat Alabama, it's usually on a fluke play. Y'all know it. Do you think Bama will jump Georgia to the 4th spot and get them? No. How can Alabama come from number 10 and jump Georgia? Even if they win the SEC championship. Somebody let me know. No. If Alabama win the SEC championship, they sitting at number 10. I think they can jump probably, because you got to look at who in front of them. Come on, man. Yeah, it'll be a top 5 win. I agree with that. I agree with that, but I don't think they'll jump Georgia. No, they ain't gonna leave that. No, Alabama. No, they won't leave the SEC champion out. No, that they definitely won't do that. They won't leave no conference championship out. If we beat number 3 Texas A&M in Atlanta, that would move. Yeah, that would move you up. But I don't think it'll move you up freaking 7 spots. Because Georgia won't be playing that weekend. It won't move you up 7 spots. I don't think. Let me see the playoff rankings. So what you saying? I think you saying that they should move up. Alabama should move up because they'll be the SEC champions. They won't leave the SEC champion out the top 4. I don't know, man. You know, these rankings are so well, you never know what's going on with the committee. So in order, Alabama would have to jump Texas Tech, Indiana. Well, no, just Texas Tech, Oregon, Ole Miss. Remember, Ole Miss got 1 loss. How many losses? Oregon got 1 or 2 losses. Tell them again, LaQuisha. They make the rules up every week. They're not consistent. They are not consistent. They making the rules up as they go. Well, if Bama wins the SEC and Indiana loses, I do believe Bama will get a bye with the schedule they play. They probably will. So Oregon got 1 loss. Ole Miss got 1 loss. Texas Tech. Do Texas Tech got a loss or is they undefeated? I think Texas Tech may have 1. Texas Tech got 1 loss. So, I mean, you'll move a 2-loss team up above all of them. So, hey, it is what it is, but they will be a conference champion. So, maybe so. I don't give a piss. As long as Bama get in the playoff and nobody wants to see Bama, tell them again. We just will do what Ohio State did. We don't need no damn bye. We just whoop ass. But I got to ask y'all, especially Alabama fans, with the way Alabama's offense has been playing, do y'all think we can win the national championship? Even if we win this SEC championship and get into the playoff, with the way the offense has been playing as of late, do y'all think Alabama can win a national championship? If the offense don't improve, I'll just say that. If we stay one-dimensional, I'll say that. I say no. I'll say no. I don't think no one-dimensional team can win a national championship. If Ty get out his head and if they call the right plays in the right order, well, that's true. That's true. But the thing is, you're going to be playing a damn good team when you get to that national championship game. Hell, you're going to be playing good teams in the playoffs anyway. And I will be real nervous to go in as a one-dimensional team. Yes, we can do it a Hurts and Tua and Mac or Russell. But they had a running game to help them out. Remember, Hurts, Tua. Who did they have? They had Najee Harris, I believe. They had Najee Harris. What's the other guy name? Went to the freaking went to Washington. They had a run game. KB, I don't think the way Alabama offense been playing, they'll make it past Auburn. They must play better. Well, damn. I think we can make it past Auburn. Back-to-back, 11 and 12. They had a run game. They wasn't one-dimensional. Remember, 11 and 12. Who you had? You had Eddie Lacy. You had Trent Richardson. All these, Trent Richardson, Eddie Lacy, TJ Yeldon, all them was on the same team. And I believe Derrick Henry came in, was a freshman in 2012. So no, he wasn't. No, he wasn't. Not Derrick Henry. But you did have TJ Yeldon, TJ Yeldon, Eddie Lacy, and Trent Richardson. You ain't got none of that now. Hurts and Tua had running back. They sure did. Committed. I agree with you. But I think that damn rabbit footing is gone. KB, anybody can beat anybody this year. There's no dominant team this year. Yes, there is. There is a dominant team. Goes by the name of Ohio State. Everybody want to talk about their schedule. Shit, come on now. Bama is far better than Auburn this year, but those clowns have magic at home. Show, hey, we'd have been better than Auburn for a couple of years that we done went down there. And hey, they show up. We good. Everybody was saying some same last year with Ohio State running game. Yeah. Well, we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. So hey, I mean, anybody. Let me ask anybody something. Is anybody gonna watch the Florida State and Florida game? Anybody? Anybody gonna watch the Florida State and Florida game? I just want to know. I just want to know. Anybody gonna watch the Florida State and Florida game? I'm gonna put this link in the chat, but I don't expect too many calls. So, but anyway, I might watch some of that game just to get a laugh because I know it's going to be quite amusing. I'll just say that it'll be quite amusing. I hope Florida beat Florida State. Florida State fans, they saying I hate Florida State because Florida State beat us. I don't hate Florida State. Not at all. And I don't care that they beat us. Nobody cares. That was week 1. How can the committee rank Notre Dame over Bama with the same exact record? I guess week 1 loss only matter if you are anyone but Notre Dame. Notre Dame had a week 1 loss. They had a week 2 loss. But they saying, hey, they only lost by 1 point. They only lost by 3 points. Okay, fine and dandy. They was to rank teams or whatever. Fine and dandy. But also, they got Miami above. Miami below Notre Dame, and they got the same record, and Miami beat Notre Dame. So I don't, like I say, the committee make up the shit as they go. That's what they do. So hey, it is what it is. Florida by 50. I don't know about 50. DJ Lagway suck. That's all I know. DJ Lagway suck. So hey, it is what it is. So anyway, you got Friday night. I go ahead, Nick.
Roll Tide, KB. I just thought I'd call in for a minute.
Okay.
The last time, I think it was Sunday, I was talking, and I was just a little upset with Ty because, the interceptions and what's been going on. But, I'm going to get behind him because, like you said, I've always been behind him. And I didn't want anybody to misunderstand that I am not behind any of our players because I really am. And our goal, we always want to win a national championship. If we can't get a run game and we're just one dimensional, I would just like to see Alabama get in the playoffs and win a game or two. Wouldn't it be great to host a game
It
at
sure
Nick
would.
Saban Field? I mean, that would just be awesome. The atmosphere, I would just love to do something like that this year. Let DeBoer get more of his players in. Like I said, I'm excited about this running back, Xavier Crowell. He looks like he's going to be He's got real vision.
Right,
And,
right.
and I really believe we're going to get it done against Auburn. I know they got a good defense, but as far as that running quarterback, I mean, we've kind of been, I mean, other than what's that, South Carolina's quarterback Sellers.
Right.
Now he's just tough to bring down, but this guy is not like him. So I think we'll be able to handle him. I kind of see it being a lower scoring game. Uh, I'm thinking Alabama get up somewhere around 27, something like that. Keep them around 13, 16. That's kind of what I'm hoping to see. So, you know, I just wanted to call in for a minute because I was upset, and I'm gonna tell you, Mac Jones looked real good. I know who it was against, but he can pass ball. He does make good decisions, but I believe Keelan is the future. We'll just have to see next year. We'll have to see how this all plays out, how the year plays out, but we just got to beat Auburn, and we're going to beat Auburn. And I'm just not going to let my mind, my nerves, or any other podcast make me start worrying about it that much because I'm as ready for them as I can be. I'm ready for Thanksgiving, and then I'm ready to watch me some football because, God, I can't believe it's almost the end of the season.
Yeah,
We were
it
just,
went fast, didn't
doesn't it always,
it? It goes
we
fast,
and then we're in the off season and it's
and it
like
takes
9 months. It takes forever and then it gets here and it's so much fun. It just brings so much joy to all of our lives. And you do too, KB, man. You the best. I just love watching the
Hey, I
videos
sure
and
appreciate it.
channel.
I appreciate it.
Well, it's been home to me ever since. So I'm gonna just tell you this: it was 2023 when Tennessee was coming to Bryant Denny. It was Saban's last year, and I saw your little thing, and you was clowning that. I probably watched it 2 or 3 times and just laughed. I was like, "Man, this guy is great," and I've been here ever since. But man. You and your family have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and everybody out there, whether you're a fan of Alabama or not, but especially our Alabama family.
Well, all right, Nick Saban. I sure appreciate you sticking around, man, and I appreciate your compliments, and hey, I appreciate your call, brother.
All right, man. Y'all take care. Okay, I'll
All
see you later.
all right, happy Thanksgiving, brother.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Appreciate you, Nick Harden. Jacob Arthur. Georgia would destroy Alabama right now, KB. We playing better than Bama. I would agree y'all playing better than Bama. But we can also agree back in 2023, when we met in a SEC championship and Alabama won and knocked you out of your play and took your playoff dreams and your three-peat dreams, y'all was playing better than Alabama at that time. Remember that? And I remember last year, what was it? 2024. Y'all was playing better than Alabama when you came down to Tuscaloosa. And Alabama got that win. And I remember in 2025, just in September, y'all was playing better than Alabama. Alabama had already caught a L. You remember that? And then they came up to Athens, Sanford Stadium, between the hedges. And what happened? They left with a win. So you can say you playing better than Alabama. And I would agree. But like I said, there's been several times you done played better than Alabama. But when you met Alabama, you couldn't beat them. That's all I'm going to say, Mr. Jacob Arthur. That's facts. UGA playing like the best team in the SEC right now. Texas A&M's good. I know Georgia's better. Georgia, for the last, hold on. I just want to say something. I will say 2 out of the last 3 weeks, Georgia is playing like the best team in the SEC. 2 out of the last 3 weeks. Because you know why? They beat Texas 35-10. They look good against Mississippi State on the offensive side of the ball. Defense, not so much. All right. Well, no, that's wrong. Georgia 35-10, Mississippi State 41-21. Florida, you didn't look too hot. Ole Miss, your offense looked good, but your defense looked suspect as hell because Ole Miss scored on their first 5 drives. They scored on every drive in the first half. And you gave up 35 points. You only won that by 8. So, yeah, against Mississippi State, Texas, and Charlotte, you look damn good. You look good. But remember, Mississippi State is one of the worst teams in the SEC. And you already know what Charlotte is. Come on, man. Texas, you look good against them. Okay? You got to look at it. Texas A&M been looking good the whole season outside of one game, and that was against South Carolina. Now, they have had an easier schedule than y'all. I will say that. I got to point that out. My dog says we will beat Auburn Tigers. Oh, my dog said we will beat Auburn Tigers. I got my little dog Alabama outfit. Hey, roll tide, brother. What's going on, Randy? Randy, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Hey, happy Thanksgiving, Randy, to you and your family. I want you to eat good, Randy, because Friday you got a big game, brother. And if y'all ain't went to how about them effing dogs cast and subscribed, especially you Georgia fans, y'all need to get over there and subscribe. Link, what's going on, brother?
Can you hear me, KB?
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear, man.
Okay, man. Not much. I just figured I'd hop on here and give my 2 cents about some of the stuff going on. But, going into the season, I mean, we were told as Alabama fans we were going to have an elite secondary, which that turned out to be true.
Yeah.
Run game was going to be a lot better.
That turned out to be a lot.
And Ty Simpson, all he had to be was a game manager, and we could win 10 games easily.
Yes.
Ty Simpson is the offense. So if Ty Simpson doesn't play well, we don't win. So I would like to see the coaching staff be a little bit more committed to the run game. With, if there's a running back that's getting yards, why they keep switching guys in and out? Jam is in, and then you'll have Daniel Hill is in. He gets 3 carries, and you put Jam back in. I mean, as a running back, it seemed like they got to kind of get in a rhythm. So if they're running the ball decently, keep them in the game. So if our coaching staff gets more committed to the run game and to giving these guys some more carries, I think the run game could be better. I don't expect it to be elite at this point in the season. But I do think we can beat Auburn. I think Auburn's strength is stop and run. And we don't run the ball well. Their secondary doesn't appear to be very good. So there's going to be some plays to be made out there for our wide receivers.
That's what I look at.
Mm-hmm.
Like a team that's good at stopping the run. Mm-hmm. I think we got the advantage against them.
Right.
Because we can't run anyway.
No.
We can pass.
Right. We can pass.
That's these teams' issues, stopping the pass.
Right. So I think there's some plays to be made with their secondary being kind of weak. I think our defense is going to play really well. And I think we can win this game. There's a lot of people picking against us right now. It's a rivalry game and anything can happen. And, it's on the road. But I see Alabama pulling this thing out. I think they can hold Auburn to less than 20 points. I think we can win this game. And I got a sneaky suspicion that Texas A&M is going to lose tomorrow on the road. I'm not tomorrow, but this weekend.
I don't think they lose. It'll surprise me if they do.
I think it's going to be a Georgia-Alabama SEC championship game.
Well,
And
if
that's,
it's
I'm not
that,
looking forward to it, but
what it is, and
yeah,
have that ass again.
yeah, I'd rather play Texas A&M, but I don't know, man. Texas A&M is kind of up and down sometimes, and they've been feasting on some pretty bad teams, and
Yeah,
I
they
think
have.
Texas got a pretty good, decent defense, and their offense has been looking good the last couple games. So I think they got a chance
Right.
to pull the upset and to beat Texas A&M.
Now, I think in order for them to win the game, Arch Manning got to play like he played against Oklahoma, and some of these other,
Mhm.
Power 4 games that he
Mhm.
didn't play really well, and he's gonna have to play really well. I think.
I think Sark going to have to. These long developing plays down the field is not their strength. I think they're going to have to get the quick game going, get Arch rolling out the pocket, use his legs a little bit. I think Texas A&M has a decent pass rush, but I feel like Texas has a chance to win this game. So I'm thinking they're going to pull the upset and give Georgia a chance to play us again in the SEC championship game.
Right.
But I don't, for some reason, man, I think the Auburn game, I don't really think it's going to be a tight game towards the end. I think Alabama defense is going to keep us in position to, good field position. I think we'll win the game. So I'm a little nervous about it because it's on the road. But if you just look at these two teams, I don't see why Alabama shouldn't win this game.
That's true.
So
I think if Alabama can neutralize those running quarterbacks, we'll be good.
yes, sir. Well, KB, let me go. But I appreciate you having me on and Roll Tide.
All right, brother. Appreciate your call, brother. Roll Tide, and hey, happy Thanksgiving, man.
Happy Thanksgiving.
All right. What's going on, brother Randy? How you doing?
Dude, I had no plan to do this. I had no plan.
It's all good.
I just finished up my stream over there,
Right.
my weekly stream, and I jumped on the house like live, and then I was just going to listen. I was just going to listen because I need to go eat dinner and help finish cooking all that stuff. And I was like, wait, he's got the link in the chat. I'm going to jump in here and say what's up.
Yeah, I got to go down there and help my wife. Well, I ain't cooking. I'm taste testing.
I feel you on that one. I do love it though. I do love cooking.
Right.
I
like cooking too. I can cook now.
Yeah.
But Thanksgiving, I don't mess with it. I let my wife do it all.
Yeah.
Only thing I make, because she don't like it, I'm just gonna make some potato salad. That's it.
Nice. Okay, now wait a minute. No, okay. Talk to me about your potato salad now. I got a couple questions.
I don't put raisins in the potato salad.
No, hell no. Who puts raisins in? I never heard of that one. All right, but I do have a couple questions though. So is there mustard in there?
Yes.
Or you
Mustard, yes.
Oh, okay. Gotta check. Just curious. And onion. Do you do onion?
Yes.
Okay. See, I love onion, but I don't put it in my potato salad because the family, they are not as big on raw onions as I am, but I do.
Nobody in my family, like my kids, they don't like onions in potato salad. I do. So they are separate, and then I put some in mine. So
I see. See, growing up, my mama, because we used to get in the kitchen and help her cook, right? So I was a sous chef. You know what I mean? Doing all the chopping, all that stuff. And she always put onions in hers, so I like it. But my girls, they don't eat it. So
that's what my mama did. She put onions in hers. My grandmama put onions in hers. So that's what I grew up on, and I love it.
Straight Southern, baby. That's how we get down.
Yeah,
we could sit at the table together, no problem. It'd be all
good. Sir. Yes, sir.
I did just get in here, so I get the vibe that you tell me a little nervous about Auburn, just a little nervous.
Yes.
And so I got to get the DL on what's happening over there. Cause
the only reason I'm nervous is because seems like our offense is in a regression period.
Yeah.
And seems like Ty is in a little bit of regression period. He's fumbled the last 5 games. And that's due to offensive line not holding up on that right side. He threw a couple of picks last week. One I'm not really counting because it was like a Hail Mary throw right before the half.
Right.
He picked it off. So but the first one, he was trying to get it over the linebacker head, and the linebacker just jumped and he caught it. So he got a couple of picks. I think 5 fumbles last 5 games.
Yeah,
that's not good.
No, but when it comes to quarterbacks, I mean, when I hear you tell me a quarterback's fumbling, I'm like, well, then that's an offensive line problem. You know,
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, because he's in
Yeah.
the pocket when it happens.
right. There you go.
And then on top of that, our run game.
Yeah.
And then we got to try to neutralize these running quarterbacks of Auburn.
I heard, are they going to start Ashton, whatever
They're
his name
supposed
is?
to start Ashton Daniels, but he's a dual threat also.
He is. I guess, is that just experience? He has more experience. Is that the plan for him?
I guess so, because Deuce Knight, he's a freshman or whatever.
Yeah.
But man, I mean, he put up video game numbers. But although it was against
Mercer.
I think it was Mercer.
Yeah.
But Mercer came into that game 9-1. So
yeah.
A 9-1 team, I just don't care what level, you still got to be pretty good. You got to have some athletes.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I would share your nervousness going into this game, because I said it early in the year that Alabama was going to have to be spot on if they were going to make the stretch that they were in, right? Because you had Georgia and then you had other ranked opponents. I'm like, they're going to have to prove their mettle. And they did. But the key throughout the whole thing was that Ty Simpson, and I know this was damn true against Georgia, Ty Simpson was almost perfect all the way through that stretch. And every week I said, you cannot be perfect always. And if you don't have another way to win, eventually that gets real hard. Somebody's going to get you, so we will see. Oklahoma got you. And it's because, they play good defense and they make you one-dimensional, that kind of stuff. So we'll see if he can get a little help. But that makes me nervous, because you just can't be that good all the time.
If we don't turn the ball over, I think we'll win.
Yeah.
And of course, I thought the same thing with Oklahoma, but we turned the ball over and we lost. They got 17 off turnovers. So
how concerned are you about Auburn's? The one thing they can do is play defense, and specifically they can get after you in the pass game. You concerned about the pass rush in that one, or you think the screen game is going to be enough to mitigate?
If we can hold this offensive line, can give Ty time to throw, we can eat their secondary up. Yeah, because they got some weaknesses in the secondary.
Yeah.
So
do you think it's the screen game or the run game that's going to give you that chance?
I say the screen game.
Yeah,
because Auburn is really good at stopping the run always. So I'll say screen. What we need to do, we need to throw a lot of quick, run a lot of quick routes, quick slants, screens, digs, maybe, maybe some comeback routes. So we're going to have to get the ball out of Ty hands pretty quick. Hopefully Ryan Grubb won't be calling all these daggone long developing routes. I hope not.
Yeah.
So,
well,
that's what gets you in trouble.
It does.
When your offensive line is kind of shaky.
Can't hold it. Can't sit back there and hold it. That's for sure. So the other thing I wanted to ask you about was I'm seeing scuttlebutt out there about your defensive coordinator who might be up for some coaching jobs somewhere.
Well,
I know he's a
Arkansas,
Award candidate.
The big name was Arkansas.
Yeah.
But Arkansas, I think they're hiring Tulane's coach.
Okay.
That's what came out today.
I saw the stuff about Alex Golish.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
So, okay, so he's South Florida? He's at South Florida.
South Florida. That's right. South Florida. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I got a text word is Alex Golish is going to be Arkansas's next head coach.
Okay. So you're not too worried about old Womack moving on then?
No, I'm not. And then he was tied to the Oklahoma State job, I believe, but they done got him a coach.
Yeah, they did. I like that guy.
You got Jamarcus Russell tied to a head coaching job. I was reading something about that. I forgot who the team was.
Really?
Yeah.
Jamarcus
wide receiver coach.
Wow.
So I don't know if we'll have him or he'll be a head coach somewhere.
Yeah.
So, but he's tied to a couple of jobs. And,
right.
Who else? Ryan Grubb.
What is that, NFL or is that college?
No, college.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it is. When you're a winning program, if you don't have people come sniffing around, then something's up. So that's kind of how that goes. All right. So I haven't yet anyway. Just Texas A&M. What's your feel on that one?
I'm going with Texas A&M.
Okay.
I know they didn't had an easier schedule than Texas,
Yep.
but for the most part, they've been playing really good football. And then when you're dealing with Texas, which version of Texas are you going to get?
Yeah.
But I think you'll get the best version, being that this is a rival game.
Yeah.
And so it's just I like Texas A&M quarterback. I like him. I like their defense. So we'll see. But I'm going with the obvious choice, and that's Texas A&M for me.
Yeah,
So,
they should win the thing. Even on the road, they should win it. Everything says they should. But I'm with you on the light schedule. Like, I understand it's SEC play, but they played the bottom half of the league.
Yeah,
and
mid to bottom.
And they've gotten, fat off of that. So, but they've seriously got some athletes. They can seriously get after the quarterback. And the thing about the quarterbacks, though, is that if you look at it statistically, Marcel Reed and Arch Manning are exactly the same quarterback. They're exactly the same dude.
But you know what? I think Marcel Reed is a better running quarterback. I know Arch can run, but I think Marcel Reed is a better running quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be fun one. That's for sure.
Texas A&M, their opponent's win-loss record within the SEC is 31-44.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been getting fat in.
Now that's overall, right? That's
overall. Auburn, Mississippi State, Florida, Arkansas, LSU, Missouri, and South Carolina.
But that's not just
44.
Right. So that's not just their conference record, though, like in conference games.
Yeah, that's just in conference teams, the opponents.
But not just conference opponents. Right.
Yes.
So like if you look at just the teams the teams I named, those are only SEC teams. Right. But those teams, when they play SEC schools.
Oh, no.
Right.
So
that number is an even greater disparity.
I'm just saying Texas A&M SEC opponent combined has a win-loss record of 31-44.
And those teams, when they play SEC schools, the record's like 6 or 7 and like 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not good at all. So
right.
But A&M, listen, I like what I've seen from old ampersand U over there, right? I like Elko. I like the fact that they play defense. I like the fact that they get after the quarterback. They can run it. I mean, I like Marcel Reed. A&M should win the game. History says 70-30 that Texas is going to win this game.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of like Ohio State, Michigan history.
Yeah. So we'll see. I'm definitely going to be watching. I mean,
me too. They play what 3? They play Friday, right?
Yeah,
3:30.
Well, we play at 3:30. I think
y'all play at 3:30. They'll play at 7:30.
Yeah, and y'all are on Saturday, right?
Yeah,
Saturday
we on
night?
Saturday at 7:30.
Yeah,
I hate we got to wait all day.
Yeah, it's tough.
I hate that. But what do you think about Tech?
Well, I just spent an hour talking about it. I think Tech is going to be they're going to come in there and fight, rivalry game. You're going to get it. They embody their head coach and the quarterback, just like Georgia resembles who and what Gunnar Stockton is. Georgia Tech resembles who and what Haynes King is. So they're going to come in and fight. They're dangerous on offense, but that defense
is terrible.
Yeah, not good. So the hype, all that stuff might last them the first half. It might be close at the half. Over the course of 4 quarters, I think Georgia they punch them in the face too many times on that offensive line in particular. And Georgia does what they do on offense and pulls away in the second half. So I think they win by a couple of scores.
Well, I think first half, Georgia will go into halftime in the lead. Georgia's offense, it's been pretty hot lately.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like the slow starts is a thing of the past. Will it creep back up? I don't think against this defense. So I think Georgia will come out fast and they'll put points on the board. But also I think Georgia Tech will come out fast. And but I just think Georgia got too much for them. And I got Georgia winning by at least 14, at least 2 touchdowns.
That's how I feel about it. I mean, again, I expect Tech to score, especially early. I expect them to score. And I just think that over the course of the game, that offensive line they've stayed healthy the last month or so. They've learned how to play together, those young bucks, and they just putting bodies on folks right now, right. and so they running the ball when they want to. Gunner clearly can run it, and the way they are using play action and formation, they are just really getting it done on the offensive side. So, this might have snuck up on you, by the way, but that Georgia defense is now the 5th best team in the country against the rush, and they are 13th overall in total defense. So
I didn't know that.
They have certainly improved over the course of the season.
Right.
So that's why I think with the way the offense grinds on you and the fact that defense is getting better, by the time we get to the fourth quarter, I expect they just squeeze old Georgia Tech, and start to put it on them a little bit.
I think since the Ole Miss game, y'all defense got a lot better.
Yeah. So. And man, I said it all year, and nobody wants to hear it. But in the modern day of college football, it is what it is in that everybody's going to be young every year.
Yeah, it is, especially with this transfer portal the way it is.
Yeah, so you got to let them grow, and those young dudes got to play. That we all know they're talented. Alabama, Ohio State, Georgia, they're going to have players, but they got to go play. And as they go play and mature and take the coaching, and that's why I keep saying, in today's modern college football, coaching is more important than it's ever been because you got to get your 22 ready quicker than the other dude's 22. And if you can do that, and then you get into culture and all that kind of stuff, what you are about, that's going to determine who wins ultimately. And so that's what we've seen with Georgia this year. I mean, before the year, I said Georgia's a 9-3 football team, but I think they're going to finish 10-2, and I think they're going to lose to Alabama and Georgia Tech. And
I heard some more Georgia fans saying 9-3, 10-2.
Yeah, and I said I think they're going to be 10-2. Alabama and Georgia Tech are going to get them. After I've watched all the football I've watched, I think I'm wrong. I think they're going to go 11-1, and be sitting there in the catbird seat essentially, because if you win and if chalk holds, right, Georgia's not going to play in the SEC championship game,
right,
and that's fine. Because, I mean, if Alabama wins that game, then I could see Georgia getting pushed back. But if Texas A&M wins that game, then Georgia might very well still hang out in the top 4, end up with a bye week and so, all the stuff. So,
do you think a bye week will help or hurt Georgia?
Well, I mean, today there's really only one there's 2, I guess, lingering injuries that are out there where a bye week could impact it, and like you might get those dudes back. So from that perspective, then maybe a bye week would help. But the way they've been rolling, you kind of don't want to take it. I
agree.
You kind of want to keep the pistons firing. But with that said, I do think that because of the leadership on the team, like Gunnar Stockton and those people, and because of the way Kirby is, I do believe that we wouldn't have to worry about complacency or any of that settling in, Well,
I don't think Kirby would let that creep in anyway. So,
So I mean, Georgia could end up getting a really good deal. But if we have to go play in Atlanta, then if there's a trophy to go win, I want to win it. And it don't matter if it's Alabama or Texas A&M or whoever it is. I want to go win that game. So then my personal preference would be that it would be Alabama, but that's my personal choice, right? I mean, it would be cool to play Texas A&M. Did you know we've only played Texas A&M once, maybe twice the entire time they've been in the league, and we've never been out there. So playing Texas A&M would be fun because it'd be different.
Yeah,
but playing Alabama, if we got to go, would be fun because that's always fun. But that's me. What? The country don't want Alabama,
beating
Georgia.
Alabama for an SEC championship would mean more to y'all than beating Texas A&M for the SEC championship. That's
probably a fair statement.
That's what I think.
Yeah, that's a fair statement.
Because the history, Alabama beating y'all as many times as they did, and you could say, hey, we beat you for SEC championship and a national championship. So yeah. So, but what do you think about Tennessee and Vandy?
As much as I want Vanderbilt to go win that game, I think Tennessee wins.
I agree.
I that's just me being a fan. Like, I would love to see Vandy go put the pressure on everybody and be like, rake us, you cowards, but I just don't think that's what's going to happen. I think, and it'll come to, I think it'll come down to what it came down to with Tennessee, with Alabama. Diego went out there and played against Alabama in a fashion that he hadn't really done all year. Like, he was trying too hard.
Yeah.
And so he made some mistakes. And with everything on the line, if he gets into that mode again, it could hurt him. If he plays inside the system, then they've got a shot. But I really do think Tennessee wins the game.
I think Tennessee wins the game. I just worry about Tennessee's secondary because Diego Pavia has gotten better throwing the ball.
Yeah.
But then you look at Joey Aguilar.
Yeah.
He's balling out. He's mobile too.
Yep.
I just feel like Tennessee is just too much. Then you got Chris Brazzell. I feel like once this game is over, Chris Brazzell will be a 1,000-yard receiver this year. He only need like 74 yards receiving.
I mean, I know it was Florida, but the last time we saw Tennessee, they were rolling,
Yeah.
And Vandy was too. Now, in fairness, Diego went out there, they did what they did. And I really like Clark Lee. I really do.
Yeah, he's a good coach.
And I think Vandy's better on the offensive lines this year. But I just, again, with it being at Tennessee, I just think Tennessee's going to get it.
I do too. I just think Tennessee is the better team.
Yeah.
And I think they're the better coach team. Now, one thing Tennessee can't do, if they come out and get a big lead on freaking Vandy, they can't go conservative.
No.
And if Josh Heupel should have learned that from playing y'all.
Yeah, I'm with you there. Like, I'm not saying they're the same, but we have seen Vandy fight back a lot this year.
Right.
Right. So they're not going to quit. And I mean, it's right there for them, everything that they want. And but even if they win, there would have to be some real shifting and shaking happening for them to get into the big dance. So
it's going to have to be some losses.
Yeah,
in order for Vandy to get in. But it would be something if Vandy got in there.
Oh, it'd be a hell of a story. It'd be a hell of a lot of fun to talk about too. And but I mean, and see, here's where we could be SEC homers for a second. Like, if you're going to take that group of 5 team, which maybe, let's just say they're the 20th best, you rank them 20, right? But because they're the top ranked G5, they get the 12 seed.
Exactly.
Or you've got a Vandy sitting there who would say they win, they're sitting there at 11, 12, whatever. How can they not be in? How would you not put that Vanderbilt team in over a group of 5?
I don't understand it. These automatic bids is crazy. Your group of 5, you need to earn your way in just like everybody else.
Right.
So, I mean, like, what's the highest ranked group of 5 now? 25?
It's Tulane, right?
Yeah.
It's back to Tulane. Yeah. Because they were there. And I love what their head coach said. He's like, if we're the top 25, if we're number 25 in the top, he's like, there's some awful football out there. Because we are not good. Or, he's like, maybe we look good one week, but the next week we look like just not good at all. He's like, there's some mediocre football in the country. And he's not wrong, honestly. If you look outside the top, say 15, everybody else, I love college football. I want you to go play. I want you to have a great season. I want to enjoy it as a fan. But let's not be false and act like anybody outside the top 8, maybe 10 could actually go win the thing. And
exactly.
Let's not do that.
That's not happening.
Right.
Nobody is coming from 12. No. I think it'll be, I'll agree, top 8.
Yeah. And people
top 8.
People are like, let's expand the playoff. Why?
For what?
We got too many now. Like, I thought it should have been 8, and maybe we could live with 8.
Yeah.
4 was fine because you knew that most of the years you knew that the 4 that got in there, they deserved to be in there.
Yeah, exactly.
But the 8, like, okay, let's give a little bit of that way. You get those top tier dudes. If you're good enough to earn your way up into 8, fantastic. Come on in.
And now they want to go 16?
Yeah,
That's just too many.
I've heard
that's too
24. You know.
Oh no, that's crazy.
So,
That's crazy to me.
I
Man,
think
you come on. When
Money
they gonna
Man.
have time not to play football?
That's right. And they'll start the season in August. That's what'll happen. They'll back it up by 2 weeks, maybe 3. Start the season in August, but then you run into the whole school part, you know, semesters and all that.
Yeah.
But it's not off the table. I think
they
it's
going to keep the transfer portal the way it is, or they going to drop it to 1?
No, it's going to 1.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's
and
going
that's
to
good
1 in January.
That's good.
I agree. I mean, and I was with Coach Smart on this one. Like having your team change in May, right? Or whenever, late April, whatever it is. You don't even know who's on your squad, and you're pouring into them from January to May, you know, and they're just hanging out like maybe I can get in there.
Yeah.
But if you're a head coach, you're like, just give me who I got and let me go coach them up.
I'm glad they did away with that spring portal.
Yeah, I'm
glad of that.
I'm with you.
Because that's crazy.
I mean, National Signing Day is already difficult enough, right? Because it's right in the middle of the playoff if you're in it, and championship week and all that. Because if let's say Alabama, right, you're going to play in the SEC championship game, that's on what, the 5th or the 6th this year. Signing day is Wednesday.
It's the 6th.
Yeah, National Signing Day is Wednesday. Now, most of these schools have already put the recruiting class to bed. Most of them.
Right. Yeah.
But still, you got, in today's world with NIL and all that, you got to be on them right up to the end. And at the same time, you're trying to get ready to coach in the championship game.
Even if they sign, they can still transfer.
Yeah.
That I don't like that. Like, you got guys who transfer, get mad during the season and just say, hey, I'm putting my name in the transfer portal. I don't agree with that.
Well, I'll tell you, it's Kirby. I don't know if he meant to, or if it just happened in an answer, but we all knew this is the reality, that you can sign a 4-year scholarship to go play wherever, right?
Yeah.
But Spurrier used to talk about this too. Those are actually renewable every year. Like the school gets to sign on and be like, yeah, we're going to continue that, right? But he referenced it from the perspective of NIL and transfer portal now, because in the past, all the power, the school had it, right? Either we are or we aren't going to extend you. Now the players are like, well, I'm out, you know. So Kirby was talking about it, and he's like, so we absolutely, he was speaking in terms of the University of Georgia. He said, we absolutely now, everything is 1 year. You get 1 year NIL deal, you get 1 year scholarship deal, you get one whatever. And we'll evaluate it, you know. And if you're on board and we're on board, great. And if you want to go, then have at it, you know. So
hey, that's good.
So that's the way
I
he's
think that's a
handling
good thing.
I'm with you. He like any coach that's just all about it, right? Kalen DeBoer's in this bucket, Ryan Day's in this bucket, Dan Lanning, Kirby Smart, right? All you need to know is give me my guys, let me coach them up, and I think I'm going to coach them up and beat your dudes with my dudes. They're all about ball, so they just want to have those dudes in there with as much certainty as possible so they can work on their squad. And I don't blame them at all for that, you know? And here's where you have to do that token. I'm all for everybody doing the best you can do. Players, you need to go somewhere, go for it, right? If you can get paid to do it, fantastic. I'm all for it. But from a coach's perspective, I absolutely see where they're coming from. And I second
exactly.
it. I would want the same thing.
Exactly. I got one more thing I want to ask before I get out of here.
Yeah, man.
Lane Kiffin. Where's he going to end up at? Florida, LSU, in your opinion?
This late in the game, I think I just got to read the tea leaves and say he's at LSU, right? I think that's what's going to happen. I think Florida's shifted their search. They're starting to look at other people. I cannot believe, you mentioned Golish earlier. I can't believe that if you're Florida, you're the guy at Tulane, or the guy at South Florida, Golish or Summerall.
Yes.
Either one of those dudes, I think, would be a pretty doggone good fit at Florida.
I think Golish would have been a better fit.
Yeah. And I think Lane ends up at LSU. No idea what Ole Miss is going to do. But I if you had asked me 2 months ago if I thought he was going to leave, I would have said no.
Yeah,
but,
I was saying the same thing.
But as it turns out, he is who he is, man. Everything's right now based on what we know. He is who he is. He loves the show. He loves the it's about me and let's go do it. And
well, I think if he was going to stay, he'd have been said something like the last time they was talking about him going to Florida. But in my opinion, I think he's going to end up at Florida. The only reason is because I don't think he would want to deal with the governor of Louisiana.
It's true.
And if things don't work out, I don't think he want to go through what Brian Kelly going through.
That's true.
So I would say Florida.
My thing is, and this is the part I'm just not going to understand. It's just not going to make sense to me. If you stay at Ole Miss, you have a chance this year to go play for a national championship, right? And if you stay there, you got to believe that would only improve moving forward.
Exactly.
You've got stability, so on and so forth. And that's going to get you a statue at Ole Miss. You ain't getting a statue at LSU or at Florida. That ain't happening. I don't care if you do go win the national title down there. It ain't happening. So, I mean, if you think about legacy, right, then I don't understand the play. If you think about 10 years or however long he's been at Ole Miss is long enough and you need a move like Spurrier, okay, so be it. If you just got to move, you just got to move. But I mean, at some point, enough is enough. And he said he was happy at Ole Miss and his family loved it there and yada, yada. I get it, man. I do. But at some point, enough is enough, like.
My thing is you got everything you could possibly want at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
And they're going to give you what you want. Now, I don't know if they're going to give you $90 or $98 million, what LSU willing to give you. Right. I don't think they'll give you that. But guess what he said? It ain't about the money. So
that's why I say I can't understand it. What is it that LSU, if it's not about the money, then what is it that makes you want to go there? You're already in the SEC.
You already there.
You already play the top teams. You already can go get the best players. I mean, I just don't understand. And he'll have his opportunity to LeBron James us all and take his talents to wherever he can do whatever he wants to do. But he could go coach the Titans. He can say, screw college. I'm going to go.
Another thing with me, I don't think other programs should be able to come after a coach unless it's the off season. Because I mean, that's a distraction. That's taking the focus from your current team. That's what I think.
Well, I would say that's Ole Miss and Lane Kiffin's problem. That's not LSU's problem.
No, that's
right.
True.
So LSU or Florida or whoever, they can call all they want. If you don't want the distraction, all he's got to do is say, I'll pass.
That's true.
That's
true.
So that's just how it is. I mean, I take phone calls all the time and I hope to take more where people are like, hey, I want you to come do this. I like having options. I'll take the phone call too. So if I don't want the option, I can always say no, so
that's true. Hey, it'll be a surprise to me if he say I'm not going anywhere.
I'll be shocked too. And I don't even know at this point if there's any way he can play it and not come out looking bad from a PR.
Yeah, because if you ain't going nowhere, you could have been said that.
That's right. And, he's like, I just wanted the drama. I just wanted the attention. But I mean, I'm seeing reports from Mississippi State, and it's Mississippi State, but they're saying he's already got his house for sale in Oxford. And I've seen reports from, LSU folks saying he's already bought a house in LSU and it's just a formality. So, okay, that's fine. But again, it's just never going to make sense to me. And that's just because I understand money's money. But again, I'm living really well and I am making not even a fraction of what he's making. So I know it ain't about enough is enough. You know what I mean? To me, quality of life matters. You know what I'm saying? So, but maybe that's what he needs. And I'm not here to judge him. I'm just saying I'm not going to understand it. That's all I'm saying. Because, everybody's wired the way they're wired. So
that's true. But I just feel like he'll be at Florida. If he be at LSU, I mean, it wouldn't surprise me with the amount of money they offer him. But what would surprise me if he stayed at Ole Miss.
I would be surprised at this point if he stayed at Ole Miss. I would be. But here's the thing: LSU's like, we're going to pay him X, whatever. Fantastic, but it's going to last, a month, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, Ryan Day will get a pay grade. Kirby Smart will get a pay upgrade. I mean, all this stuff will happen. It'll all start the dominoes to falling. And this weekend is the weekend. As soon as these games hit zero, I mean, you're going to see all these schools out there hiring new coaches.
Yeah, because he's supposed to make an announcement after this game, supposedly.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's why if you want Alex Galesh, man, you better go get him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're Auburn or whoever, if you want Pat Summerall, it's your Pat Summerall. What's his name? Something Summerall.
Well, I'll tell you about Auburn.
So
if this freaking coach Kevin Steele beat Alabama, he gonna be their damn coach.
What? Really?
You
think so?
If he beat Alabama, he's gonna. I can guarantee you. That's how Auburn think.
Durkin.
Yeah, DJ Durkin. That's
Durkin.
DJ Durkin, not fucking Steele.
That confused me. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be their coach if he beat Alabama.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, they've got a history of hiring folks with some sketchy backgrounds. I know he had some stuff in his past. I don't know enough about it to comment, but I know there was something back there when he was at Maryland.
Right.
But yeah, he's been there, so I guess he understands Auburn. But Florida, I understand they're in better shape than they were before Billy got there. But still, man, to go down there and have to lift that program back up, and I understand the portal makes it all happen quicker, but it's still, you got it rolling in Ole Miss. I'll be shocked if he stays there. I think he should, but I'd be shocked if he does.
Yeah, I think he should too, but I don't think he will. So
yeah,
but I appreciate you coming on, brother.
Yeah, man. Y'all enjoy the holiday. Everybody be safe out there. Do me a favor and just go ahead and eat too much. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
You ain't got to worry about me doing that because that's exactly what I'm going to do.
Me too, man.
Every year, I'm going to eat something miserable.
I'm going to enjoy the family. I'm going to enjoy the food. I'm going to have a good day. I hope y'all do too, man.
All right. You too, brother. And hey, happy Thanksgiving, brother, and roll tide.
Yeah, man. Go Dogs.
All right, brother. Appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's Randy from How About Them Effing Dolls Effing Dolls Cast. Y'all need to go subscribe to his channel, man. He's a good dude, man. So y'all need to go subscribe to his channel, support him. I think about 2 weeks ago, he hit 10,000 subscribers. So congratulations to him on his 10,000 subscriber mark. And let's see if we can help him get to 20,000 subscribers. No matter what no matter what team you're a fan of. We are all here to support each other as content creators. All right. So, but with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. And I'm going to go ahead and go downstairs and get my taste testing on. And y'all have a great Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family. I love watching Uncle Lou, but he says nice things about KB all the time. So I'm here to support him. Hey, Uncle Lou is the man. I just want y'all to know that, man. I love watching Uncle Lou. I watch his lives. I don't comment, but I watch his lives. I watch his late night lives. So yeah, I like Uncle Lou's content. Uncle Lou is part of the reason I got into doing YouTube content. I just want y'all to know he's part of the reason. Because you know what? True story. I learned about Uncle Lou in 2016. I was still in the military. No, I wouldn't. I had just retired from the military. All right. Just retired from the military. My date was my retirement date was January 2016. But anyway, I learned about Uncle Lou in 2016. I was watching him. The guy's pretty funny. You know, the video I remember the most is when he drunk that Coke. You know, that 50-year-old Coke. I think that was after he lost to Jalen Hurts or whatever, or Georgia lost to Jalen Hurts, somewhere along that line. But anyway, so I look at Uncle Lou, and then in 2019, I said I can do YouTube. I can do YouTube. This guy's pretty funny. I can be, I can talk shit, So I did it in 2019 for that one season. So about 4 months, I got 300 some subscribers. I ain't do it no more in 2020. So then in 2021, me and my daughter made a bet, and and it went from there in 2021. So, like I say, Uncle Lou was part of the reason that OKB started doing YouTube videos, because I'm like, this dude is funny and he talk a lot of shit. I can talk shit. Hey, and that's what it is, man. So hey, Uncle Lou and my daughter. So yeah, man. But anyway, Uncle Lou, man, I enjoy his stuff, man. I enjoy as your season is over, except when Alabama is on, your season is over. Except when Alabama is on, your season is over. I skipped through that part. Believe me. He don't make as many reaction videos anymore after the game, but he still do his halftime. So Uncle Lou, man, he's a pretty good content creator. He's hilarious. He talks shit, and hey, I just enjoy watching him. But anyway, I know a lot of people don't like him because he talks so much junk, but I love it. People don't like when other people talk junk about their team. So hey, it is what it is. People don't like me because of that fact, but I don't give a damn. I'm gonna tell you that right now. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. Hey, y'all enjoy y'all Thanksgiving. Y'all be safe. All right. Don't drink too much. Don't drink and drive. All right. So yeah, Uncle Lou has a good program. KB has a great. Hey. It ain't no competition, man. Me and Uncle Lou, we support each other. That's facts. But then KB, check out Alabama injury report, man. It's crazy. I'll check it out because I haven't seen it. KB, will you still be making content after the football season? Yes, I make content after during the off season, mostly what's going on with the teams, really in the SEC. But I'll talk shit about teams from the ACC and Big Ten and shit like that. But anyway, let me get downstairs, man, so I can do some taste testing. You know what I'm saying? And I'll holler at y'all on Friday, because I will be live for the games on Friday starting at 3:30. So y'all meet me there or beat me there. All right? So until then, y'all be blessed. And remember, KB, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, and roll damn Tide. Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide. Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide. Big Bama, big pride, big legacy. Rama Jamma, yeah, they doubting, gotta let them see. You come to Brian Denny, you ain't ready, well, you better be. Roll Tide, Willie screaming at you, that's a guarantee. And he don't give a piss. Blitz, Bama blitz. Pressure on your QB, about to make him throw a beat. Hold up, that A is not Atlanta, that A for Alabama. And if you rep that Tide, gonna stand up. Yeah. Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide. Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide. Don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss, don't give a piss about nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide, nothing but the Tide.